got all these videos that the internet tries to take down now of him kissing, sniffing, touching, doing horrible things to children and women all the time. Like he can't help it. It's like me breathing. As soon as he's around a child or a woman, he's touching, sniffing, doing all these horrible things, and it all coalesces with this idea that even his own children are trying to, it seems like they're asking for help. Like they've been put through this all their life and they're kind of screaming out for help or mercy. That's where the drugs come in. That's where all these laptops and all these horrible things. It's a dysfunctional family. Mm-hmm. You guys thought Trump was so evil. Mm-hmm. You're so fucking evil that you put this country in a position where we're humiliated on the world stage. Every time he goes out in front of the other countries and speak, the other day he got lost in front of the UN. He got lost and started walking around the stage with his hands up saying, "Where am I?" He didn't know where to go. It was so awkwardly uncomfortable.
I created those bodies. A roadmap eliminating global food insecurity, to eliminating global food insecurity. We urge the Venezuelan-led dialogue and return to free and fair election. Thank you for your tolerance and listening to me.
Where is he headed?
Oh, man. Yeah, she's doing like the triple up.
Mr. President, thank you.
Dude, if that was your uncle, you'd be embarrassed.
At the end of such a momentous event.
Oh my God.
Well, thank you. Seems
somebody go get him. What the fuck are they leaving him up there for?
Whose lives will be saved.
Oh, we are so fucking humiliated.
Thank you.
Dude, somebody go get him. I feel bad for Joe Biden. I'm starting to feel bad for our country as a whole. Because a lot of this can't be walked back. A lot of things are going to happen because of the weakness that we are currently living under. I don't know, there's just too much shit to go over, but my point is, I really wish, I really hope, I really pray that the pain that is being put upon this country will wake some people up. Just enough to vote. I mean, we have the midterms, this is clutch, this is so important, but beyond that, we need to just retake control. And when I say we, I just mean the normal American people that don't want to sexualize children, don't want to push CRT to our schools, who just want to go back to teaching kids normal stuff. Stop with this equity bullshit. We're all Americans. Everybody's got to get up and go to fucking work. Just stop fucking complaining and pointing all your fingers at white people. That's not the problem in this country right now. Trust me, if you look closer, it's not fucking white people in the history of this country that's bringing this country down. It's the current administration. And the fucking mainstream media is the fucking worst. Hence the reason I refuse to watch mainstream media. Crystal likes to watch the White House press briefings. Curious. I mean, sometimes I get into it and I watch it. But the problem is the way it's set up. They get to ask, sometimes they'll ask one rocky question and Green Jean Pierre will stumble over and look like a middle school kid trying to have a school project without studying for it, going through her book trying to find the answers. She doesn't have them. So when these reporters do ask her questions, it's telling that they will not ask a follow-up. She'll respond with some rhetoric that is not based in any reality. It's like an opinion or a want or a wish that they have. They want it to look a certain way. The fact of the matter is we're looking directly at the mess, and they're telling us it's not a mess. The media never follows up with questions when they are blatantly lying. They never call them out for blatantly lying. And I know they're not that stupid. But Peter Doocy gets to ask a couple questions. I would go homeless for a month just so I could spend one hour questioning this administration face to face in front of the world. I would look, just me, and I'm not the smartest person in the world. I would like the opportunity to ask questions that are suitable to be addressed to this administration. I don't want to know the flavor of his ice cream. I don't want to know what his plans are this week. I don't care about that shit. It's the policy. That's where the disconnect is. That's where we're having this major issue with this country. God bless this country. Pray for it. Just tell people to vote. Explain to them. Just ask them to think about what type of world they're living in right now. What it was not too long ago. and what power they have in their hands to vote. And I don't want to hear this bullshit, this, I'm too deep for voting, I'm too deep for politics. You're not too deep when your fucking taxes are going up. You're not too deep when they're teaching your child, if they're a white kid, that they're a racist piece of shit. It's not, don't be too deep for it, or it's gonna come for you. If you ignore this, it's gonna come for you. The bad guys win if you ignore it. That's how it works.